I would like to call this council meeting of the city of Festus to order. Roll call, please.
Councilman Boyer,
Here.
Councilman Collier.
Here.
Councilman Vins,
Here.
Councilman Cook,
Here.
Councilwoman Templeton.
Here.
Councilman Weiner,
Here.
Councilman Tenen,
Here.
Councilman Dennis.
Here. We do have a quorum. Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda. Tonight's bills total $568,940.79.
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Roll call, please.
Councilman Vins,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Templeton,
Yes.
Councilman Weiner,
Yes.
Councilman Tenen,
Yes.
Councilman Dennis,
Yes.
Councilman Boyer,
Yes.
Councilman Collier.
Yes.
Motion is approved. Remarks of visitors. We'll move right along. We have an award to present to Greg. And we're gonna go down front to do it.
Thanks, Bobby.
Hi, Stephanie, Mayor. You gotta move fast. Oh, I bet I can make it. No, I do.
This is an award from the International City Council Management Association in honor of 25 years of service to local government. To Greg E. Camp is recognized for significant contributions and achievements in the advancement of local government administration. Awarded at the 110th ICMA Annual Conference, September 24th, 2024, signed Lon D. Flunkerhan, ICMI President. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. No. Okay, I will say, just to fill time, achievements like that aren't possible without obviously a lot of faith and confidence that you have placed in me, that my previous councils have placed in me, that the staff that we work with is absolutely out of this world. But also belief and faith in God and the love and compassion of a wonderful family. So I thank you all again, and I look forward to, well, let's do the 30 year. What do you say? Okay, all right.
Okay, do we have any bids tonight?
No, sir.
I don't see any. Ordinances and resolutions. Tonight, we have Bill 4807 on the agenda. Would the clerk please read the bill for the first time?
Bill number 4807, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Festus, Missouri, repealing sections 150.010 through 150.500 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Festus regarding procurement, enacting a new section 150.010 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Festus regarding the city's procurement policy, repealing all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, and establishing an effective date.
Bill 4807 is now open for discussion. I think we've already had the staff report.
Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
and I
sir.
had one point on the ordinance that I caught this when I was looking at the agenda earlier today. We cite in the title and in the whereas clauses that we're repealing the old chapter 150, and this will now be something that can be put on department directors' desks. It's going to be incorporated into the code. But I realize in section 1 of the ordinance on the first page, it just says chapter 150 is hereby amended by the enactment of a new section 150.010. I would recommend that we change the wording of that to make clear that we're repealing the old sections 150.010 through 150.500. And I can provide the language if you'd like to do that, just so it's not unclear when our codification company puts this online. I'd recommend that the council amend section 1 to state after the words hereby amended, insert the words by repeal of sections 150.010 through 150.500 and the enactment of a new section 150.010 in lieu thereof, to read as follows. Did you get all that, Leah?
I'll expect the.
So moved. I'll check with you at the end. So.
Yes.
No, the action we would take, of course, would be to approve or not approve the ordinance as amended with the language, of course, from the attorney to the city clerk.
So we'll just need, since Councilman Cook made the motion, we'll just need a second and a vote from the council and then first read.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve.
Second reading.
Right. Yes. Is there any councilman that'd like this carried over to the next meeting? Hearing none, do I have a motion to suspend the rules and read Bill 4807 amended for the second time in title only?
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Madam Clerk, would you please read Bill 4807 amended for the second time?
Bill number 4807, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Festus, Missouri, repealing sections 150.010 through 150.500 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Festus regarding procurement, enacting a new section 150.010 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Festus regarding the city's procurement policy, repealing all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, and establishing an effective date. Councilman Boyer,
Yes.
Councilman Collier,
Yes.
Councilman Vins,
Yes.
Councilman Cook.
Yep.
Councilwoman Templeton,
Yes.
Councilman Weiner,
Yes.
Councilman Tenen,
Yes.
Councilman Dennis.
Yes.
The bill has passed. New business,
None, sir.
old business.
This is related to that Standard & Poor's rating call. My staff report's included there. The exact figures that we're talking about, the debt service payment of $111,625 is budgeted and approved by council for this fiscal year. The outstanding balance that would be out of general fund reserve would be $325,275.
Do you need a motion for that?
We need a motion to make to pay off the full amount of the 2012 COPs. Yes.
I'd like to make that motion.
Motion's been made and seconded. I'll need to have a roll call, please.
Councilman Dennis,
Yes.
Councilman Boyer,
Yes.
Councilman Collier,
Yes.
Councilman Vins,
Yes.
Councilman Cook,
Yep.
Councilwoman Simpleton,
Yes.
Councilman Weiner, Councilman Tenen.
Yep. The motion passes. Councilman Boyer.
Mr. Mayor, yes, sorry to hear the passing of Mr. Casey. He lived over there close to us and he was a good man as well as a fire chief here at one time. And just like I say, I'm sorry to hear of his passing. That's about all I have at this time, sir.
All righty, thank you. Councilman Weiner.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to say it's good to see all the streets cleaned off again, and getting back to our sidewalk work on West Main. Also, my sympathy to the Casey family for his passing. That's all I have, sir.
All right, thank you, Councilman Dennis.
Congratulations to Greg on his award. 25 years, that's a lot of years of service, and he's done a good job, certainly for us, and we're very proud of him. The passing of Charlie is a loss to us all. He's a great man, and we're going to miss him. I had a question posed to me by one of the citizens in my ward, and they wanted to know why, when they call and have something to say, I don't bring it up in the meeting, or we don't bring up general topics and complaints and things of that nature. I said, well, it's really not the procedure. We want to do that on our time and then get back with you and answer it. It don't always come up as a topic of the meeting, or we would be here for many, many hours. But the complaints are handled. Like the mayor said, you're kind of in charge, knowing what's going on in your ward. And when they bring a complaint, we take it to the proper person, get an answer and return it. It doesn't always mean it's something that we need to debate in front of anyone or bring it up that, but that also doesn't mean that we don't carry their situations to the right department head or whoever that might be. For example, the fire hydrant over on Huber and Sunnyside, we have talked about that in public and in private, and we've got the wheels moving, and we've determined that we're going to have to put it a different place, and that all is taken back to the citizens as we get the answers. So I just want to make that really clear in public, because they watch the meetings and want to know why this or that wasn't brought up. And normally we bring that up on our time and get back to them with an answer. It's not always meeting worthy, so we can get our work done at the meetings. So that's all I have, sir.
All right, thank you. Councilman Collier, I'm sorry, Councilman Cook.
That's okay. I just think I'm better looking. I can understand a little bit of confusion, but I'm better looking. Greg, congratulations. Nice award. Long time working in public service. As many have said, Chief Casey will be missed. Condolences to his family. And Greg, between now, next week, 2 weeks, can we get an update on the splash pad? 'Cause we're getting close to spring. I have high hopes, so I like to see it because it makes me feel like warm weather's coming. That's up to the council. I can catch him. Do you guys want an update real quick? Fire away.
We are pretty much set for an early March kickoff with open by Memorial Day. It's still on schedule.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it, sir. And then something for future considerations. Is there any possible way to have our packets on Thursday? I'm struggling a little bit trying to get caught up with work and stuff and not having a lot of time, and I feel bad asking a lot of questions during meetings when a lot of times I try to meet with you, but it's not working out and don't need to answer now. Just like to get other council members' thoughts. Maybe we get our packets on Thursday, so at least we have Friday and Monday to circle back with administration.
I mean, that, at the end of the day, this fine young lady over here is the one that does the champion work of getting it all together with the new agenda meeting management software that we're learning so much about. And once department directors learn how it all works, since I got 5 of them sitting over there, it's possible that a late Thursday, end of business Thursday would be possible.
That would work great, as long as the other council members agree once their time.
I think the
Yeah.
longer, the farther in advance that you have it, is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it'd be great to give it to you a week ahead of time, but sometimes that's just not possible. But in fact, most times that's not possible. So I think once we streamline this process, where you'll have the online portal and all your information will be right there at your fingertips. I can envision where we'd be able to get it out to them sooner.
I agree. I think part of it is just having directors.
Right. Yeah. It's getting the stuff, the department heads, the directors getting their stuff submitted is sometimes a fun process, so. None of the course, and none of the ones that are present here tonight, of course.
Of course, nor is that my intention. So, all the staffs we're doing great. That's all I have, sir.
All right, thank you, Councilman Collier.
I too like to congratulate Greg on 25 years. That's really a good accomplishment. And I look forward in working with you for a number more years. So hopefully we can get past the 30. And two, would like to offer my condolences to the Casey family. He was a good man, a good chief. He's going to be missed. The building down there, it's next to the library where Birch's was. Is anybody, if anybody's planning on doing anything with it? I know it's all boarded or not boarded, but papered up and everything. And I was just wondering if anybody was going to move in that or anything. Never heard anything. And there's another one too that I get every once in a while too. It's the infamous strip that's being developed next to the new apartments owned by Miss Fadler. Is there any news on that?
It's interesting. There is no official news, but I ran into Tammy on Friday, and I quote, "Big news." And I said, "Promise." And she said, "I'll tell you all about it." And I haven't heard from her. So there you go.
That's all I got, sir.
All right, thank you. Councilwoman Templeton.
Condolences to the Casey family, of course. Years of service need to be appreciated without a doubt. Congratulations on that note for you as well. And just a thank you to our street and water crews. I have seen a lot of people in frigid temperatures, in holes in the ground, fixing what's broken because of the frigid temperatures, and that does not go unnoticed. Cold is cold. There's no way to keep warm when you're wet in sub-zero temperatures. So thanks to them. And aside from that, thanks to everybody that's working so hard for the city.
All right, Councilman Vins.
Pretty much ditto to what everybody said, to Greg and the Casey's family, and so that's about it, sir.
Thank you. Councilman Tenon.
Same thing, Greg. Congratulations, 25 years. That's a big number, Condolences to the Casey family. It's nice to see the snow and the ice kind of disappearing. And the streets are looking good. That's all I have. Thanks, sir.
All righty. Well, I will echo the same thing as far as Charlie Casey was concerned. He was a fine man. He was dedicated to this city, whether it was as the fire chief or the street or the park board. He could always be counted on. And when it comes to the fishing derby next year, we're going to miss Charlie. Because he used to give out the prizes. He was a good guy, and I shall miss him. I've known him for a lot of years. My congratulations to all to Greg, of course, for this award that he received. The guys in the water department and the street department that took care of our streets in this weather event, I think did a good job, did an outstanding job, as a matter of fact. And I had people talk to me about how nice it was for the guys to clean up the piles on Main Street so that people could park. And, you know, I like to think that we try to go out of our way to do things for the citizens to make this city a better place to live. And I am very happy with that. And of course, I would be amiss if I didn't say good luck to Carla. She retired from the library this past week after 15 years, and anybody that was there, I knew her when she was 17 years old, working the COE program at the post office when I was a recruiter here. That's when I met her. And she's a fine lady, and we wish her the greatest, and thank her for her service to the city. I think that's all I have to say, except for go Chiefs. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Go Chiefs, and so moved.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. This meeting is adjourned.